Yo! Welcome guys. Damn, you're quick. What's up, Machas? You're first indeed. And Alec and Temporal, did you finally actually read something? Yes, in 15 minutes. So we're here to just count down and wait until the patch notes are live so we can jump onto them like within a second. So we will actually just be the first ones to see them. It was a Bora. So within 14 minutes, patch notes are live. We're gonna review them and give feedback. And I'm gonna open some notes as well. We can discuss them together, and then if we talked about everything, I'm gonna work on the video right after. Yeah, how is everyone? What's up KP? What's up Stefan? Hope you guys are all ready for the big day. 15 more minutes. Or 30 more minutes. Okay. Oh wait, is it not working? Oh, it is, okay. So I'm just gonna keep refreshing this, and we'll see. We'll see when they go live. What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all good. Hope everyone has a good Tuesday. What? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Never mind. Anyway, any guesses? What do you guys think the 6 drops are gonna be? Right? We're getting 2 6 drops. What are the 6 drops gonna be? What's up, MD? How are you, man? 2 6 drops. Like for QUILLBOARDs, everything works with blood gems, right? Let's go back to here until the patch is actually live. What's up, Captain? So blood gems, it's a 0 cost spell, I guess, +1/+1. We know they're gonna interact with each other. Like when a blood gem pops, something happens. What's up, Blondie? I'm doing fine, MD. I'm hyped. Is it a patch or just info on the patch? It's info on the patch. So we got to see all the cards, 3 new heroes, so 17 new units, 3 new heroes, all that good stuff. Hey, what's up, Aaron? 5 AM there? Jesus, I'm still awake? I might do an early stream tomorrow. I might start stream a lot earlier, so I want to mess around with times a bit. But yeah, we know that there is synergy with blood gems, right? We saw 2 cards, one that has Battlecry give a blood gem. It's a 1-star 3/1. And a 4-drop that whenever another QUILLBOARD gets a blood gem, it gets +1/+1. So I assume we're just getting a lot of cards that generate blood gems, a lot of cards that get buffed with them. But that would still be a bad try, because if it just buffs each other up, it's like elementals, you just lose this poison and things like that. Unless they have a cleave and divine shields and ways to interact better with the buffs. Your job looks great. Yeah, we get everything in like, yeah, in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Did you hear that I can play around health somehow? Maybe dealing extra damage or being able to heal themselves. That'd be kind of interesting. I don't know how balanced that would be, KP. It's interesting. It's a tier 6. I'd like to see Murloc. Murloc tier 6. They might add neutrals, right? Like, they didn't say they're adding 70 new QUILLBOARDs. They just said 70 new units. So what they sometimes do is add more neutrals into the game, as we saw with taunt stuff with the Kiraji and the 4/5. So they might add neutrals, but we don't know. We also don't know if they're gonna take out units or take out heroes. They're adding 3 new heroes, so we don't know if they're gonna take out 3 old heroes to replace them with. They don't always do that. We also don't know if they're gonna nerf stuff or buff stuff. They didn't mention anything. Maybe they nerf some units or heroes. All they said is, if you look back at the patch notes, it's not these, right? I think it's just news. Let's try us getting back into the game, who knows? All we know is that the QUILLBOARD update will include new QUILLBOARD minion type, so the new tribe. 17 new minions. We don't know if those are all QUILLBOARDs or if there's neutrals there. 3 new heroes, so 3 new heroes. We don't know if there's anything removed or nerfed. And new mechanic, blood gems. It's not really a new mechanic. I don't think this is phrased well, because frenzy is a mechanic, right? It's not a keyword. Blood gem is not like a keyword. It's just a banana. If they introduce bananas, they're not putting this like as a new mechanic, bananas. So maybe blood gems will have interesting mechanics that we don't know yet. Does that make sense? Yeah, and that's it. Scalard 5/5 Dragon against Battlecry, give you Murloc's Divine Shield. Would be very balanced and fun. No. No. Giving Murloc's Divine Shield is not balanced. How's up, Derm? Oh, good luck, man. You got this. You're gonna kill it. Is a power cap banana. I mean, yeah, but you don't really have bananas in Battlegrounds except for Mukla. Yeah, that nice. I hope you had a nice day as well, Andras. The colors are allergic, so they have to. Is it going to be spells? We don't know. So what I think the meta is gonna be like. I'm actually gonna do a video for this for the members on what happens when a new meta arrives, because it's very easy to get a lot of free ranks at the start of a new tribe or a new meta or a big patch, because you can just do a couple things like play more for tempo, don't force. Everyone is gonna force the new tribe, and I assume tier 5 and 6 are gonna have the craziest units for QUILLBOARD, so people are just gonna try and hit those and they're just gonna die. So the best way to get free ranks with the patch is just to play like taunt compared to super aggressive stuff or things that work, and don't force QUILLBOARDs. But QUILLBOARD seems like a menagerie thing, which I've already mentioned. Maybe special types of blood gems. Maybe that could be cool, but I don't think they'll do different types of blood gems. That might make it too confusing. Okay, yeah, I know, it's really sad. I'd 8 more minutes, guys. 8 more minutes. What do you think about the 6 drop that triggers when you cast a blood gem? Yeah, I definitely think we're gonna see stuff like that. What hour is the patch note release? In 8 minutes. So we're just doing a pre-party here. We're all gathering up, sharing our ideas, what we think is gonna happen, and in 8 to 7 minutes, we'll check the patch notes together. I'll talk about everything. We can discuss things. Got my notepad ready, and we're gonna make some notes. Yeah. What's up, Juice? Coins. We already have a couple units and heroes that give coins. So I think Menagerie is awesome in my book. I agree. Menagerie is it's a really healthy thing to have in the game, I think. And coins give some weaker heroes some love. To start a match, I mean the patch is not going to go live yet, so we are just getting the patch notes. We get to see all the new heroes, new units, all of that stuff, so we can discuss it and start theory crafting and seeing how broken QUILLBOARDs are going to be. And I assume next week we're going to get the patch, so then we actually get to play with these guys. I have a tournament on Sunday. I assume the patch is going to be after Sunday, otherwise the tournament would be in the patch. Because Divine Shield. Yeah, Divine Shield, Wind Fairy, stuff like that would be really good with QUILLBOARDs. Plague Maw the Rotten minions. I don't know what Plague Maw the Rotten is or means, but I'll try to remember that. How's the game going, by the way? What's up, James? And like, did I say hi? Hi. Make it so that you need consistent buff to give them keywords. Alright, 5 more minutes or 6 more minutes. I could put a countdown on the screen, but it's a bit late now, isn't it? Plague Maw the Rotting. Okay. Rewatch the VOD. Don't worry, I'm gonna make a full dense video with all the info you need to know about QUILLBOARDs, about everything that we discussed in the stream, how strong things are gonna be with ratings. So this is just a live version if you can't wait and you wanna see what's new and discuss things right as the patch goes live. But in 2 hours, hopefully I'll have a good video out. Hey, what's up, Nicola? I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. Ah, nice, man. Thanks for popping in live. Happy to hear that the videos are helping. Welcome. It's a bore? Okay. Okay, 5 more minutes. Can I do a timer? Streamlabs.com timer. Expect them coming out, we'll see. It's coming live now. The update, the patch is not going to be live yet, but we'll get the patch notes. So we get to see all the 17 new units, 3 new heroes, all the new QUILLBOARD stuff. That's what we're waiting for now. Oh, come on, dude. Have to verify that I'm real if I want to do a timer. Between now and the patch, it's gonna go live in 5 minutes. Have you started playing yet? The patch is, so guys, the patch is not dropping now, the patch notes are dropping. We get to see all the 17 new units and the 3 new heroes, that's it. We get to see everything that's new and we're going to talk about it and discuss it and see how broken QUILLBOARDs are. But we don't get to play with it yet. That's going to be soon. Alert box. Can I do timer? I don't see it. PP hands. Okay, no timer. We'll just have to wait. I don't play Sun at all, so what's up, Tim? How are you, man? A boring update? I think this is a very exciting update, for sure. And Pedro, how are you? Good afternoon, man. I know I'm gonna get the same question a million times. I'll answer it about every 5 minutes. They're upping it to 3. So there's going to be 1 extra missing tribe every game. Otherwise, there will be, yeah, too many tribes, too many dilution in the pool. So, yeah. Can I be sure they will be on time? Usually patch notes are very on time. On the sites, not on Twitter. Twitter sometimes it's like a little bit delayed, so that's why I'm here. This is where we should see it. 3 more minutes, let's go. Can I do Google timer 7 p.m. CT? Does that work? How the fuck do I do a timer? One timer? What the fuck is this? Hello? I thought Google had timers. Okay, here. 2 more minutes. Let's go. So yeah, I read that. Why do Swedish boats have barcodes on side of ship so they can scan Scandinavia? Oh my god. Okay. No, Scandinavia. Okay. Okay. 2 more minutes. But I just want to see what the QUILLBOARD late game is. I want to see what their major scaling is, because so far we just know they skill it with like the blood gems, but how do they like compete with dragons and elementals and beasts? How do they get like hundreds of stats in the late game? That's the main thing I'll be excited about, because it might be an APM tribe. If it works with blood gems, that means that yeah, your hand is gonna be full and you'll have to play a lot of stuff and get a lot of stuff constantly, so maybe it's gonna be very hard tribe to pilot just like APM pirates. Shouldn't yourself. Yeah, what's up, Human? Welcome in. +/-1 per blood gem you've played this game? We'll see. Oh yeah, that could be a thing. A unit that gets +1 for every blood gem played. Oh, that's pretty sick. Like a 6 drop, which is a 1/1, but gets +1/+1 for every previously blood gem played in the entire game. And then you can just gem it like a battle master, and it can be like a massive unit depending on how many blood gems you've... Okay, half a minute left. Normally. Let's hope they're on time. Because usually they drop 7 p.m. Like yesterday was 7 p.m. I do think we'll get a QUILLBOARD focus hero. We're getting 3 heroes. I think we will get a QUILLBOARD focus hero, yeah. Usually they always have a hero that like forces, like Shambhala with elementals needs elementals, patches with pirates. So I assume we're getting something for QUILLBOARDs. Aye. 10 more seconds. Rip mobile players, we don't know, right? Said your name correctly? I tried. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, please be live. Please be live. Okay, I'm gonna keep refreshing until we see it. So you guys are actually gonna be the first one to witness it together with me. Hello? Hello? Blizzard? It is 7 p.m. Where's my QUILLBOARDs? I was promised QUILLBOARDs. Don't tell me they're gonna be fucking late. Don't tell me they're late. I'm gonna keep refreshing. It dropped at 8? No, it dropped at 7, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it dropped at 7. Go. Go. Now. Fuck, I'm gonna keep pressing the refresh. Do we know if there's any units or heroes removed? No, we do not know. They haven't talked about that, but I think there should be. Time zones fuck everything up. Are we being scammed? Yesterday was 7 p.m. I'm really sure. What's this language exactly? Well, why did that take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing? In case they get a hole in... Oh my god, that's a pretty good one. Yo, Blizzard! Okay, let's go to Twitter real quick. Maybe they tweeted. Hello? Is Blizzard Hearthstone? They're late! This was one day. It was 23 hours ago. Oh god, no. Was it 8 p.m. yesterday? Guys, was it 8 p.m. yesterday or was it 7? Yeah, tweet is 23 hours ago, but they tweeted later. That's usually what happens, no? Yeah, see, it is. I think it is 7 p.m. Because they tweeted like 5 to 10 minutes after the thing arrived. Go over this. 7. Yeah, see, it was tweeted at around this time yesterday. Yeah. Oh my god, we got them. Boys, okay, let's go. It has happened. Battlegrounds updates. QUILLBOARDs have been added as a new Battlegrounds minion type. There will be 5 minion types per Battlegrounds game once QUILLBOARDs are added. Meaning that 3 minion types will be excluded. Okay, we all knew all of this, right? Yeah, blood gems. Support favorite coin as a reminder. Wait, we've also added Battleground support for your favorite coin. As a reminder, you can set a coin as your favorite. Oh, you can now change your Battlegrounds coins. Okay. Finally prepare for a fresh playing field as players. Okay. News and updated heroes. Let's go. Death Speaker Blackthorn. First hero. Bloodbound. After you upgrade Bob's Tavern, gain 2 blood gems. So this is kind of, so when you upgrade you get 2 gems. If you compare it to Omo, you upgrade, you get 2 gold. So this, you don't get gold, but blood gems. So this is a hero that does force QUILLBOARDs. So now we got the Shanvala of the QUILLBOARDs, right? Because with Shanvala you discounted leveling. Now if you level you get blood gems. So you get +2/+2 stats if you level. It's tempo. You level, no matter what you play, you get +2/+2. But if you play QUILLBOARDs, there is synergy with the hero power. This is kind of bad, right? Because if you're tier 5, or tier, like, you don't have a hero power anymore. If you level, you only get +2/+2. That's not that good compared to other tempo heroes. And once you're tier 5, 6... Okay, what do you guys think about this? I'm gonna write some notes. So, Death Speaker Blackthorn seems kind of bad. Late game. You have no late game with this hero. It depending on what the early tempo is, right? Yeah, let's see synergy first. Yeah, we have to see what cards you get as well. Does anyone have any? I'll just see what you guys type. Vol'jin! Ooh. Choose 2 minions, swap their stats? How good is that? It works, I assume, with units in the shop, right? So this works if you see a good unit in the shop, but you never want to switch I think... Oh wait, with Cleave! Oh, this is actually insane! Because you could have a Battle Master and then put it onto... The Hydra... Swap their stats. Does it do attack and health? Or does it... No, it's choose 2 minions. No. So you have to... You can just get a massive unit and then put it on a Cleave. Late game high. Oh, or you can get like a Cyclone. Wait, if you play Elementals, that's sick. If you play Nomi Elementals, you can take the massive Elementals that you get, like a massive Salamental or whatever, or a massive Refreshing Anomaly. Take those stats and put them on a relevant unit. Okay, that's pretty sick. And then you can do Nomi with like beasts. You can like play Nomi and then use your Nomi buffs on a beast or other things. Yo, this is actually pretty cool. The only issue with this is early game. Early game, you barely have a hero power. Like, this is not that good early game. Unless you have tokens, because you could swap your 1/1 token stats with stats from the shop. But that's not super insane. I think this is a good mid to late game hero, but the issue is I kind of compare it to the Demon Hunter that attacks left and right. That also seemed like an insane hero power at first, because wow, you get to attack twice first. Imagine double Cleave. Imagine double... like Macaw, but that rarely happens. They usually die. So a lot of people say this is nuts, but does anyone think this is bad? Because I thought this was nuts when I first saw it, but the more I think about it, the more I think it's kind of slow. No tempo. So okay, Vol'jin, Jin. Wait. Insane late game. But bad tempo, question mark? Tokens? If there's anything I overlook, you guys can always point it out, right? Like, is there anything I forget or have some cool ideas, just post it in the chat. Okay, next one. Xyrella. Oh yeah, with micro machine or stuff like that. So Xyrella. Choose a minion Bob's Tavern to add to your hand. Set its stats to 2. What? Wait! This is insane! No? Your hero power is a faceless tavern goer? Like, just imagine you roll a Light Fang. Hero power Light Fang? It's like a Zephyrus kind of, but you can use your hero power every turn and it costs 2 gold, no? Like, sure, you get put your stats to 2, that is the main downside, but you can get a pair on literally anything. You see a brand, just hero power it, and you can triple it whenever you see it. This is like a Zephyrus on steroids that doesn't run out, you just get less stats. Arm plus swap is wholesome. Oh yeah, that's true. And then you can put it on like a Hydra. Yeah, with tokens, I think it's decent. Okay. So this here is actually kind of good, I would like to say. Xyrella. I think it's comparable to Infinite Zephyrus. It is better than Zephyrus. I think better than Zephyrus, because Zephyrus is 3 gold. The only upside to Zephyrus is you get to keep the stats. That's literally it. The upside to Xyrella is if you roll a Light Fang, you can already get a copy of it. With Zephyrus, that's not possible. You spend 3 gold, but you don't get a copy of it yet. You have to wait until you find the second copy until you can triple. It's not that good, right? Xyrella? It doesn't copy the minion. It does. Choose a minion, add that to your hand, set the stat to 2. Oh, is it not a copy? Wait. Choose a minion, Bob's Tavern. Add to your hand. Oh god, maybe it's not a copy. Maybe you guys are right. Then this is super dog shit. I thought it would be too bad if it's not a copy. That's why I assumed there was a copy. But if it's not a copy, this is just super bad. Doesn't say copy? Then this is dog shit. Who would ever play this? If it's not a copy, this is so bad. It's just like a worse Yogg. Okay. Super bad because it's not a copy. I was like, this is just a better Zephyrus, but yeah, without copy, it's just worse Yogg, Yashirash. It's just bad. It's not even tempo in the early game. You play a 2-2. Otherwise, it's useless. It doesn't say, yeah, choose a tavern and Bob's minion. Add it to your hand. So I don't think it's a copy. This is targeted, but you get a 2-2. Even if it's random with Yogg, it's much better than getting a 2-2. So Yogg is still a little better. Okay, I guess you're moving on. Oh, Red King, they did update or buff and nerf stuff. So, oh yeah, it just has QUILLBOARD now. So Red King doesn't really matter. That's it. Okay, new minions. Now come the minions. Let's go. So we saw this one, right? Razor Fan. I don't like it too much. Like, you get a blood gem, so okay, if there's a good blood gem synergy, maybe you can take it sometimes, right? If you want a blood gem. But I don't think you take it turn 1. A 4-2 turn 1 is not amazing. And you want to hold the blood gem, so then you play a 3-1 because you don't want to put the blood gem on this. That seems bad. I think QUILLBOARD is a highly skilled tribe because you need to know when to use your blood gems, when to hold on to them, and what units to use them on, right? So I think QUILLBOARDs are not easy to play, but I think, I'll just put because I don't know, like, it's okay. Depends on what synergy we're gonna get, right? What's a blood gem? It's like a banana, a 0 cost +1/+1 spell. Right. Then we got Sun Bacon Relaxer. I love the art of these so much, man. 1 attack, 2 health. When you sell this, gain 2 blood gems. Huh. This is good compared to this. Because it gives you 2 blood gems when sold. It's so... It's just better than the Razor Fan, right? Because it just gives you 2 blood gems instead of 1. Because most of the time these are just cycle units, I think. I don't think you don't really pick them for tempo. So, Sun Bacon Relaxer. Good for cycling. It's like 2 gold for +2/+2 on any unit that you want. It's actually the same as like a clunker. Actually, it's pretty good, no? It's like playing a clunker or a Vermin Sensei or just any +2/+2 buff. But you can spread the buffs how you want on whatever unit you want. So actually this is not that bad. Even as a standalone unit when there's no synergy. If there's synergy for blood gems, I think it's pretty good. But this, less. Road Boar, tier 2, 2, 4. It has Frenzy. Oh, I hate that they do Frenzy. I'm not a big fan of Frenzy. Gain a blood gem. Oh, so it can gain blood gems every turn, but it's a 2/4. It is a QUILLBOARD, so it can be buffed. Okay, so now we can see how blood gems can start generating more and more every turn, right? Did I miss anything in chat? Let's see real quick. Xyrella might work with QUILLBOARD. Still. +2/+2 later. I do like this unit a lot. Buff 2 minions. Yeah, especially if you buy this, and then you sell it and buy 2 units, you can use the blood gems. It's pretty good, yeah, on turn 3. It's just no economy, right? You still have you rather have a token than this, I think. You rather have the money instead of the blood gems. Yeah, I don't like that they keep doing Frenzy. You need to buff this up, right? If you don't buff this up, you just... it probably doesn't get frenzied as often. Maybe like on turn 3 and 4 and 5 still, but after that, a 4 HP doesn't get a frenzy overkill. So you'll have to stack your blood gems on this and hope that this generates blood gems every turn. What's up, Alper? I'm gonna try my best. What do you with a blood? What do you do with a blood gem? It's like a banana, 0 cost +1/+1 spell. Just run ghoul on a board full of road boars. Oh yeah. Extremely delayed. Yeah, YouTube chat is like 5 seconds delayed often. Okay, so what am I gonna write for this? A road boar. Okay. But need good synergy. Because gaining +1/+1 a turn is not... It's really bad. I'll put it that way. Just getting +1/+1 but having to play this unit on the board seems really bad. And having to commit buffs on this just to make sure you get a +1/+1. Okay, Tough Tusk is after a blood gem is played on this, gain Divine Shield for the next combat. Oh, it's a Divine Shield! Oh my god, why did they... No! They added more Divine Shield units. So you just need to put 1 blood gem on this and you have a Divine Shield unit. You just need to get 1 blood gem a turn to get a shield on it. And you keep stacking... Oh, a tier 2! This is tier 2 as well. Oh no, oh god, Blizzard. Blizzard, no. Tough Tusk. Why? Per turn? Yeah, but with how many blood gems you can generate so far? You called it? Okay. The reason why this is insane is because it has the QUILLBOARD tag. So it's a Divine Shield unit that can easily get like all the buffs. Link, just go to the Hearthstone website and go to news. I don't have the link right now. What's up, Matt? Okay, so that's Tough Tusk. I think it's a 4-3 as well as base stats. That's really good for a tier 2 unit, a 4-3. Especially like given the conditions. Anyway, Prophet of the Boar. Another tier 2. I like the name, Prophet of the Boar. Once per turn after you play a QUILLBOARD, gain a blood gem. So if you play this and you play a QUILLBOARD, you get a blood gem in your hand. Isn't Vol'jin super broken? Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good point. Demons Vol'jin, and now you just swap the... Yeah, there's a lot of cool things about Vol'jin. I think he's a really decent hero, but he has no early tempo to work with. Can you explain the pain around Divine Shield? We already have 3 Divine Shield tribes, and they're literally the strongest units that you can find on tier 3. And now they put one on tier 2, a Divine Shield unit that has good base stats and that can easily get buffed. Because with all the blood gems, there is like a critical mass of Divine Shields because you can already buff Bronze Warden, Max, Cyclone with all these blood gems for stats, but now they added something that has synergy with the blood gems and is more divine shields. I feel like there's a limit. Same with cleaves. If they add a QUILLBOARD with cleave, I think we have a critical mass of cleaves, and then people can play triple cleave and stuff like that. No, it's not live yet, Sightastic. No, thank you for the link, Aiko. Thank you, man. The profit of the board, what do we think? I think it's slow. If you play QUILLBOARD, you get a blood gem, but you play a 3-3 and this isn't the QUILLBOARD in itself. So I think, meh. Because you gotta play QUILLBOARDs in order for this to give you +1/+1. And it doesn't have a tribe itself, so it doesn't really get buffed unless you put blood gems on this, but that's... I'm messing up. Yeah, that's a good point. I'll pin in. Thank you, Aiko. You're a mod. I think you can do that as well. Pretty sure you can pin your own message. Okay, next one. We're starting to go to tier 3. So at tier 1 and 2, they got a lot of cheap QUILLBOARDs. Let's see what their late game or their mid game is. So that was their early game. Mid game, Bristleback Brutes. The first blood gem played on each turn gives an extra plus. Holy shit! Now this is good. You turn your +1/+1 into a +4/+4 at the start of turn. This is like an insane power creep on Hungry Dragon. Hungry Dragon gives +2/+2 if you win a fight. This gives you +3/+3 if you just generate a single blood gem, which is apparently pretty easy with all of this synergy. And the thing is, blood gems, you can put it on anything you want. Put it on the Divine Shield unit, on a cleave, on a deflect, like, whatever. Their mid game is already pretty good. I'll say that much. Their mid game has a lot of tempo, but you need, again, to make, like, you need Menagerie to make it work, I think. Because you can keep buffing up the QUILLBOARDs, but they just have stats and it loses to Divine Shield as well. So I think it is strong, but you need additional units to make this work. So Bristleback Brood, damn, that's good. Ed, anyone has anything else to say? So actually gains +4/+4, yep. Only goes on the Brutes? No. The first blood gem played on this each turn. On this! Oh, you're right. I didn't see the on this. Yeah. You're right. First blood gem played on this each turn. Okay, so that makes it a little bit worse. But still good compared to Hungry Dragon and stuff like that. But it does indeed not go into Divine Shields and Cleaves. Okay, that's a good point. So I like that. I like that they are making sure that the buffs get amplified when they're on QUILLBOARDs themselves. Because it's a bad unit to buff. It's just a 3/3, right? That's skills, I guess. And that the extra buffs don't go on to like crazy overpowered units. So I do like this. Alright, next up, Banner Boar. Tier 3 as well. And now we have another tier 3 coming up. Banner Boar. At the end of your turn, play a blood gem on adjacent QUILLBOARDs. Play a QUILLBOARD. Oh my god. So this is a 2/5 that gets +2/+2 a turn. Iron Sensei, but better. Oh no, it's on adjacent QUILLBOARDs. So you need to have 2 QUILLBOARDs next to them. Or how does it work? Because play a blood gem on adjacent QUILLBOARD. So you need 2 QUILLBOARDs next to him at all costs. But it's like a Sensei, but it has better synergy. Because if you put the Bristleback Brood next to it, you see what happens? He gets +4/+4 to the Brutes. So buy double Bristleback Brood, buy a Banner Boar, GG. Oh god, is there any other synergy that I'm overlooking? No, the others are like, I don't know, because it's only boars. So again, it's not targeted Sensei because you can't, you have to buff QUILLBOARDs. So you can target the QUILLBOARDs that are buffs, but nothing else. So it doesn't buff Menagerie targets like Cleave or Shields. Wait, but you can also put this next to the Divine Shield guy, the Tough Tusk, and then you can make sure that this constantly has Divine Shield and gets buffed. I think it's good if you play a mid-game QUILLBOARD comp. Good for mid-game QUILLBOARD. QUILLBOARD all comes down to the 6 jobs. We just have to see what the end game is like. The latest units are going to be the most important ones that are going to decide if this is a good tribe or not. Because the mid-game and the early game can be whatever. They just need to compete with dragons and elementals and stuff like that. Okay, next up. Thorncolor. I've seen that hero before. Oh, that card before. Or artwork at least. Thorncolor is a 4/3 on tier 3. Battlecry and Death Rattle gain a blood gem. That seems kind of bad, no? Oh, Death Rattle, so every fight... Okay, never mind. So you gain 1 blood gem when you play it, and every fight, if it dies, you gain a blood gem. I think that's... okay, sure. I don't think it's insanely good, because you only gain 1 blood gem a turn. And this gives already +2/+2. So I think it's... okay, but not that insanely good. This is so getting nerfed. You mean the Thorncolor? I don't think the Thorncolor is that strong. Or you mean QUILLBOARDs in general? QUILLBOARDs were nerfed in the first week. I don't think they're that strong so far. I think people are overestimating how strong this stuff is. If you compare it to other things, it's not that strong. The only strong thing I think is there's a couple cards that could be looked at, but overall it seems not that good. Like their early game is alright, but not insane. Like Thorncolor isn't that good, right? I rather play the unit that gives me a coin every turn as Death Rattle instead of one that gives me a blood gem, even if I have some synergy, because there's better units to play. Macaw synergies, still. May get too big. You can just not put the blood gems on here. If you don't put blood gems on here, it doesn't get too big and doesn't die. Okay, moving on to another tier 3. They're getting 4 tree drops. Yeah, that's a bad sign. That means they have a lot of mid game and early game. But what is their late game gonna be? Because just with all of what we've seen now, they don't have a good late game yet. Necrolites. Let's type that down. Necrolites. Oh my god, my typing. Tier 3, QUILLBOARD, 3 attack, 3 health, Battlecry, choose a friendly minion, it steals all blood gems from its neighbors. What? Battlecry, choose a friendly minion, it steals all blood gems. Oh, wait. So you can have big QUILLBOARDs from the early game, like the brutes and stuff like that, and once you're done with them, you're like, nah, okay, let's get them out of here and get better units in. You can just, it's like a, what's it called? Terror demon that eats 2 adjacent demons. So it's, you just eat all the buffs from 2 adjacent QUILLBOARDs and put them onto 1. Which, okay, if you want to like set up for a late game and kind of get rid of some QUILLBOARDs on your board and just put everything onto like the Divine Shield one, for example. Pretty good. Do a Hydra? No, it doesn't work that way. Choose a friendly minion. Oh, minion! Wait, I thought it said choose a friendly QUILLBOARD. Dude, I need to read these cards like 10 times. Choose a friendly minion. I don't think it works with Bran. It does not need to be in a QUILLBOARD. Yeah, I just realized. Okay, this is insane. Wait, this is exact. Oh my god. Okay, QUILLBOARDs are good. I think this is the card that makes QUILLBOARDs good. This card, we still have a lot to see, but so far, all the early buffs that I thought were bad and that were okay and meh are now insane. Now this Bristleback Brute is insane. Do you see what's happening here? This is a 3/3 that gets +4/+4 a turn for free if you have something like this Banner Boar. You just get some massive, big, early QUILLBOARDs because you have a lot of buffs stacking up. And then you just find a Hydra, find a Deflectable, whatever, play a Necrolite, GG. I'm scared. Maybe you just play Menagerie with like 2 or 3 QUILLBOARDs, and then once in a while you play a Necrolite to like suck the QUILLBOARDs dry and put the stats on a better unit. Does that make sense? Like you play Menagerie, some QUILLBOARDs that are getting buffed, and then you play Necrolite to suck them dry, put them on the Hydra, and then you keep buffing them up again. I don't know. Okay, Necrolite, this is GG. That's 43 units, so they have a lot of mid game, and maybe their early game revolves around their mid game with this unit. Okay, thank you. By the way, thank you, chat, for pointing out the mistakes in my reading. It's kind of hard with how the tribes interact with each other. Seem kind of annoying to play. We'll see. We can only speculate, right? I'm definitely gonna do more research on these right after stream. Dynamic Duo, the first tier 4 unit. We saw that one already. So Dynamic Duo, in case you missed it. It is a 5/6 taunt on tier 4 that whenever Blood Gem is played on another QUILLBOARD, it gains +1/+1. kind of bad. It's just a 5/6 that gets +1/+1 whenever you play a blood gem on a quill board. So I mean, it gets +1/+1 for free every turn. Oh no, wait, after a blood gem. It depends on how many blood gems you generate. It doubles, actually, it doubles the amount of blood gems played. If you have like 3 or 4 blood gems ready to be played, or 5, all of those buffs also go in here. And maybe it's not that bad. It felt bad at first, but if you look at how many ways you generate blood gems. Do we know when this goes live? Probably in about a week. We don't know yet. Or maybe it's in the patch notes. For YouTube Hyrule videos? I don't know. Vol'jin is gonna be really good with this tribe as well. This kind of feels like demons. You just stack up stuff. And with demons, that's the issue with demons. This is just better demons. No? I think this is just... Okay, so QUILLBOARD. I'm just gonna write this down. QUILLBOARD stuff. So it just seems like better demons, because with demons you get like massive stats, big weavers and stuff like that, but the massive stats loses to poison and things like that, so it sucks. Next Tuesday? Okay. But now the stats on QUILLBOARDs can actually be transferred, because we have units like Necrolide. So it's just better demons. And you don't have to take damage, it's just better. And they have Divine Shield, so... That's my main takeaway right now. I think Dynamic Duo is like... Probably... Alright, I don't think it's broken, I don't think it's weak, I think it's about average. Next one is Bonker. Bonker is a tier 4, 4/7 Windfree. Oh no! A Windfree QUILLBOARD. Blizzard, you keep pushing it. After this attacks, gain a blood gem. What? It has a Windfree and whenever it attacks, it gains a blood gem. And it has Mega Windfree when it's golden. It's tier 4. So if you stack this up, it attacks twice, you get 2 blood gems. Gain 2 blood... Oh yeah, it gets 2 blood gems with the Mega Windfree. So if you have a golden one that's massive, you gain 8 blood gems, right? Bonkers is bonkers. It doesn't have a Divine Shield, so it has Windfree. It doesn't have a Divine Shield, but... It's a QUILLBOARD, so you can buff it up and have synergy with like other cards then as well. And it gets buffs. Yeah, your hand is going to be full. That's the main issue right now. Isn't your hand going to be full at the start of every round with like blood gems? Let me catch up with chat real quick. Yeah, Generous says I don't know, I'm kind of scared, man. Bonkers seems pretty bonkers. I think it's good. I don't think it's insane, but it's gonna be good enough. F toilet trash garbage. What? With Menagerie? Maybe. Okay, so Ground Shaker. Another tier 4, they're getting a lot of early stuff. I think compared to other tribes, a lot of buffs. It's a 2/6 on tier 4, okay, so it has to be good. After a blood gem is played on this, so after you play a blood gem on this unit, give your minions +2 attack for the next combat only. Does this stack? Like, whenever you play blood gem, does it give more and more attack? Like, if you play 3 blood gems on this, does it give +6 attack? That's the main question. Because from the wording, I think it does, right? After a blood gem is played on this... Yeah, it doesn't say once a turn. Give your minions +2 attack for... Isn't that a... Like... Wait. Because it works on... Like, the Divine Shield stuff on Cleaves? Hydra? What the fuck, dude? And you have... But you have to buff this. That's the issue. You have to play a 2/6 and you have to buff this. So it's a bad unit to have on the board. It's a really bad unit to just have around. It's trash, yeah, but it's so broken. You can like slot it in for a turn. If you're playing QUILLBOARDs and you have 3 gold left, you can just buy this on the end of your turn, buff it once, and you have like a leaper on your entire board. Yeah, I think it seems really strong, but indeed you have to put this on the board. It's a 2/6. So it might be... It's like a 1-turn thing. It's not something that stays around, because you would have to buff it multiple times every turn. Unless there's some sort of composition where you just play double Ground Shaker and just buff them up with just one ground shaker, and just buff it up with all your blood gems, and all your units get like plus 20 attack for a turn. That could be cool. Take gems out of it as well. You can, that's true, that's true. It's starting to look a bit broken. That's usually what every patch looks like. Every patch usually starts off looking broken, but then as soon as the patch is released, it is very often broken. Okay, next up, tier 5, finally the big boys. So we got Bristleback Knights. The tier 5 4/8. Winfrey the... Blizzard! No more Winfrey! No more Divine Shields, come on! And Frenzy! Frenzy gain Divine Shield. No! Blizzard! I get flashbacks to Mackerel. Oh, but it can only regain once. It can only regain once, so that's good. But it gets double Divine. It's like Deflectable with Winfrey. What the fuck? Like, you just buffed this up. It attacks in again. It gets a shield again. If it survives the second attack. But very often, it already has 8 HP. If you buff this up with all the synergy, it's gonna survive. Bristleback, Jesus Christ, a Blizzard. Fix your game. The golden version has Mega Winfrey. Divine Shield, okay. Divine Shield Friends, okay. The golden version isn't that insane. This is good though. It does have to survive. That's a good point, Ben. But I think with all this stuff that we've seen right now, I think it's easy to make this survive early on. I think this is like a key component for... It's like one of the best units to buff for QUILLBOARD, right? Like in Menagerie, QUILLBOARD Menagerie, you want this probably. Not that good. It'll die before he gets a second shield. No, I don't think so. It has 8 HP already. If you get this early, especially, and then with all the synergy, it is a QUILLBOARD, so if you buff this up with blood gems, it does get like more synergy. But okay, I'm gonna move on before I keep talking too much. Maybe I'm overestimating it, maybe it's not as good, but we now have 2 Divine Shield units for QUILLBOARDs. That's more than Elementals have, that's more than Dragons have. QUILLBOARDs now have more Divine Shields than other tribes, and they have an insane load of buffs. That's why I'm mainly scared, because there's, again, like I said, a barrier of how many Divine Shields you can have in a game before the game breaks. What's it called again? I know, there's a cap. There's a limit. Same with Winfrey. We have 2 Winfrey QUILLBOARDs. No other tribes have Winfrey, except Pirates have 1 Winfrey guy. You have a hero that gets Winfrey with hero power. Elementals have 1 Winfrey. And then we have Zap. And now we got 2 QUILLBOARDs with Winfrey. 2 QUILLBOARDs with Divine Shield. Fuck me. Okay, let's write that down. 2 Divine Shields and 2 Winfrey. Fury? Can I type them? I'm so... Okay. If they add another... Okay, we'll just see what's next. Tier 5, Agam Torn Curse. What a stupid name. It's a 3/6 on tier 5. After a blood gem is played on this, give a friendly minion of each minion... After a blood gem is played on this, give a friendly minion of each minion type +1/+1. What the fuck? It's better than Lightfang. Lightfang gives +2/+2 to each minion type. You can generate so many blood gems with what we've seen. And this gives +1/+1 to each minion type for blood gem played on this unit. Get this guy in golden. Let's say you get 6 blood gems a turn. That's +12/+12 on like 5 or 6 different tribes. Okay, this is your Menagerie target for QUILLBOARDs. I said it was this, but I think it's this. You need to generate blood gems. That's a good point though. If you play a Menagerie, you don't get that many blood gems. So if you play a blood gem comp, you don't really have multiple targets. Wait, I have an idea. You just play 1 Hydra, you play 1 Deflectable, 1 Bronze Warden, And now you play QUILLBOARD stuff. The QUILLBOARDs generate buffs. You can transfer the buffs onto the Divine Shield units, onto the Cleave. And then you play one of these bad boys. You put all your blood gems onto this. And you just suck this dry with one unit and put those buffs into something. Boom. So this is also... This is probably the best. This is probably one of the best 5 drops in the game. Did I miss anything? Did I overlook something? Because yeah, the issue is that if you play Full Menagerie, you don't have that many blood gems. Unless, can this guy buff itself? It probably can, yeah. Because, how do you get so many blood gems? Yeah. Okay. Next up, another team. They got 3 tier 5 units. I feel like they're getting so much more than other tribes, no? It's a pig. We got a pig. Agamagan, the Great Boar Pig. Your blood gems given dynamic duo after a blood gem is played on a QUILLBOARD, gain +1/+1. This is basically that unit. So with that unit you can sure target other units, right? Like whenever you buff something, it gets double the buffs. But this already doubles your buffs as well. Sure, all the buffs now land on this unit, so it's less flexible because you can't spread it around. But still, and yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast as well, so it doesn't fit into the QUILLBOARD type. If you go Menagerie, let's look at it this way. We go Menagerie. This is our beasts. We have our QUILLBOARD for our Menagerie. But it's a bad beast. You want Hydra? Yeah, I think this is not that good. You could put it in for a turn, right? Like, if you have a handful of blood gems, you can just buy this, play it, play your buffs, just get twice the value and then sell it again. I don't think it's that good. Like, it really feels bad to triple into, for example. You don't want to triple into this. It makes the tier 5 pool a bit worse. But I mean, these make the 5 pool a lot better, so... it has to balance out, right? You can't give them all the broken stuff. How are they looking? Pretty broken. I didn't want to say broken, because everyone always says when the new things arrive that it's broken. So I wanted to be like, okay, it seems strong, but we don't know. But holy shit, they actually just like didn't hold back for this one. So I'm gonna say bad. Now with tier 6, we got 2 tier 6. Okay, now we got Shargla. What a name. Tier 6, 7/7. At the end of your turn, play a blood gem on all friendly minions. It is a QUILLBOARD itself. This is hard. You only get +7/+7. It's like a worse Light Fang. Like a much worse Light Fang. But it summons... like it plays blood gems. So Light Fang just gives a static buff, but this plays a blood gem. And blood gems, as we know, have more synergy. So we get +1/+1 on every unit on the board, which is bad. But again, if you play Agam... Wait, can you go on AFK board? What if we have Golden Amagam, Golden Shargla, and this plays 2 blood gems? It doubles, so it gives +4/+4. It's still bad. Seems really bad. What's a blood gem? It's a 0 cost +1/+1 spell. So it's like bananas. No, this isn't a boost for a boost for QUILLBOARD. So it is a beast, but when QUILLBOARDs are removed, this is also removed. And when beasts are removed, this will still be in. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't just look at a tribe. On all friendly minions, no, it includes itself. All friendly minions. I don't think it's that good. Isn't it +6/+6? They have turn, play a blood gem on all friendly minions. Itself is a friendly minion, right? What do pigs have in common with blood gems? I do not know, don't ask me. That will be rare. It doesn't look at the legendary or not. It's just tier 6, tier 5 rarity, right? So Shalga, I don't think it's that good. Not that good. Like if you compare it to other stuff. Because wait, what blood gem synergy is there? After a blood gem is played on this, give friendly minion of each type. Yeah, I don't think it's that good. It's too slow. You don't want to wait an entire turn and keep this on the board for plus... Is it +6/+6? How do you guys know it doesn't buff itself? Because it says on all friendly minions. It itself is a friendly minion. What do you mean? No one. Captain Flat Tusk. So, and then we're gonna look at it. A 9/6 QUILLBOARD. After you spend 3 gold, I gain a blood gem. After you spend 3 gold. What is spending gold? Does that mean buying stuff or does it also mean rolling? OP? I don't know. Does this include rolling? That's important. After you spend 3 gold in Bob's Tavern, so buying stuff, I assume? Leveling? Yeah, leveling is spending gold. I don't know if rolling. Otherwise, you just get 3 blood gems a turn, which makes it worse than Shargla. This is just worse than Shargla, right? If you compare it, after you spend 3 gold. Oh wait, APM. If you play APM Pirates and you put this on the board, you get infinite blood gems. Oh, that could be fun. That could be fun. Rolling is spending gold. Okay. Is this an APM Pirates? Funny meme in APM Pirates. But I think it's bad, right? I think standalone, it's probably bad. Because if you just play normal, just roll and buy stuff, you get 3 blood gems a turn. And you have to play a 9/6. So I think it's bad, unless you have a comp that can generate gold somehow. It adds more APM to your APM. Or Millhouse. This is good with Millhouse, I guess. Because you can buy, sell much more. Yeah, hand space seems to be a big issue to Divine Shields. Hand space? Question mark, question mark? Okay, and now there's some other stuff. QUILLBOARD elsewhere. Okay, they think about adding it. Is there anything else that I missed? Okay, let's look. Wait, maybe sometimes there's bugs. Okay, we're gonna talk about QUILLBOARDs in a second and how the composition is gonna work. Some theory crafting. Fix a Battlegrounds bug where triples from Khadgar when not counting. There's an achievement. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. So we're getting this update on Tuesday. Apparently, it says somewhere May 4th. May 4th. So, new heroes. Let's look at them again now that we've seen all the QUILLBOARDs. So, after you upgrade Bob's Tavern, gain 2 blood gems. Is it better now after we've seen all the new stuff? Oh, what's up, Akuzi? I wouldn't say this is better, right? It's still you level and get +2/+2. There is some blood gem synergy, but a lot of it is in the mid-late game. And if you are in the late game, this hero power doesn't trigger anymore. It's a worse Omu, I think. Because if you're tier 5, you get no more blood gems from the hero power unless you go to tier 6? Oh yeah, mobile. Holy shit, mobile gaming. Omega lol. Mobile gaming. Omega lol. You guys are gonna suffer. And MMR reset. Did they also talk about that? You can change your coin. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, prepare for a fresh playing field as all players' ratings will be reset to 0. They didn't talk about the hidden MMR reset, but they might still mention it. Also, to everyone who's new to the stream, if you're first time tuning in, consider subscribing if you want to catch the full patch breakdown dropping in like 2 hours. I'll give everything a rating, talk about the meta and what I think is gonna happen, and I put guides up. Or if you want to see me stream more. But yeah, so the hero I think is still bad. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's because you have to force QUILLBOARDs for this hero power to be kind of good, and if you don't force QUILLBOARDs, it's only +2/+2 for when you level. What's up, Chess Challenger? How are you, man? So I'm gonna stick with my guts and say that this is a bad hero. Vol'jin seems insanely good if you make it to the mid-late game. Early game is kind of nah. You can use it on tokens, but then you don't use your tokens as money, which is a big thing. I rip mobile because you have to play so many cards and generate so many cards every turn. So that's why mobile is probably going to be hard with this. Could be good for early Tusk. It's like Mukla. Yeah, you get bananas. So blood gems are kind of like bananas. So Vol'jin I think is insane if you get a menagerie going, with QUILLBOARDs as well and with demons. But it has bad early game. Or you can, no, actually you can buy a unit and just hero power it and get homunculus, and you get good stats. Actually, maybe I'm wrong, because if you have a homunculus in your shop, like on turn 1, you can just hero power and get the homunculus without taking the damage, stuff like that. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's actually just broken. If you can hero power stuff in the shop. It says choose 2 minions, so I think it should work with units in the shop. Then it's good. If you can't hero power the shop, it's bad. Or like it's worse early game. Okay. And Xyrella, I think is just straight up bad. I thought it was a copy. It ends up not being a copy. You just choose a minion, Bob 7 and add it to your hand. You don't even get a copy of it. So, and it said it's stats to 2. Just bad. You just buy a unit for 2 gold, but it has to be a 2/2. What's the point? Friendly minions? Yeah, I think so as well. To make the early game better, and it's still insane late game. And I'm risking... Okay. And now what I think about QUILLBOARD is... again, in 2 hours, the patch feed is going to be live. I'll do a lot of thinking now after stream and do a lot of, like, meta stuff and brainstorming. But quickly, from what I see so far, is... the early game is kind of meh. You have these guys that sometimes get you blood gems, but those base stats are really weak. And this frenzy, like, it's gonna fall off soon. This is a really good unit though. The Tough Tusk is gonna be good. I think QUILLBOARDs only work if you hit the right targets. It's kind of like Party Rock, right? If you hit the Party Elementals or the Molten Rocks, but nothing else, or you only hit parties and no Molten Rocks, stuff like that, your composition just falls apart, you die. I think it's the same with QUILLBOARD's early mid game. If you just get some of these, you die. You got no synergy, you have nothing. But if you hit all of them and you high roll, then you are pretty nutty strong. The late game is lacking. I'll say that much. I'm not impressed by the tier 6 units. Like, doubling your blood gems play doesn't seem that impactful or that amazing compared to dragons, compared to elementals. Because you can only have 10 blood gems generated a turn anyway because your hand space, right? At least at start of combat. And you have so many things that generate blood gems in combat now. Yeah, it goes live Tuesday. Is it Millhouse comp? Yeah, everything is a Millhouse comp. And this thing, after you spend 3 gold, you get in a blood gem, is only good in like AP Empires. Other than that, it seems really bad. You have to keep this on the board, and sometimes you generate extra blood gems. While there's other units that generate even more, right? The board, the tier 5 unit is also bad. These 2 tier 5s are good. This is a good menagerie target because they have Windfree, Divine Shield, and Frenzy to gain another Divine Shield. It's actually insane. And we got this, which is the best menagerie target I've ever seen. For the Agam, you need a way to generate blood gems though. But I think you're better off finding early game blood gem generation than putting one of these bad units in your board. Like, it's better, you're better off buying and selling the 1-star units for blood gems to put on these instead of keeping one of these on the board, I assume. That's my logic. Like, this plus 2 attack a turn seemed really strong, but again, it's a 2/6 on your board and it's only for 1 turn. So many of them 2/3. Yeah, there's a lot of early game. The good thing about this is you just get blood gems, so that's buffs that you can put on other units. So these units, the difference is with other tribes, they work with themselves, right? Elementals buff themselves. Same with beasts, they buff themselves. But QUILLBOARDs are more flexible. If you get them, the blood gems can buff other units. So you can just pick QUILLBOARDs, sell them off later, and use the buffs on if you're going beasts or dragons or whatever. Put the buffs on that. So that's what I like about QUILLBOARDs. They're more flexible than other tribes, making them good. But they don't have the late game potential that other tribes have, but they do have more mid game potential. I don't think we'll lose perks. At least I think so. With Necrolite, yeah, this unit is a key unit. As soon as I saw this, I was like, this is it. This is the tribe. Choose a friendly minion, steal adds blood gems from its neighbors. So you just, if you have early game big QUILLBOARDs coming together and you want to transition to something, play one of these boys, and there you. I think that's about everything I have to say about QUILLBOARDs. Does anyone have anything, like any input? I'll pop out the chat. What do you guys think about the QUILLBOARDs so far? Was there anything I missed? I think I covered most of it. This Windfree that gives blood gems, I think is decent, but again, a push tempo meta, I think so. I think it's more tempo stuff, yeah. So now stats matter more. That's the good thing about Battlegrounds. Metas where stats matter a lot are healthy because it's a lot of decision making and stuff like that. Meta faster, probably. What's up, Nico? Anything else? Yeah, this could be good to have on the board as a menagerie target to get your gems and then put them on the Agam. Again, I'll have to remember the names. That sucks. Every time there's a new tribe, you have to try and remember all the names. Does choose minion switch stats works? Like 2 buffs? Yeah. So you target 2 units and they switch stats. So the base stats, it just switches, yeah. So it works really well with like big Wrath Reavers. You put those stats on a Hydra, GG. What's up, Freak? These base stats are actual power creep? Not really. This is like a 5-6 on tier 4 isn't amazing. A tier 3 on tier 3. 4-3. The 4-3 on tier 2 is insane. Again, this guy is insane though. It's a 4-3 on tier 2 that can get Divine Shield if you give it a Blood Gem. So you can actually just have maybe QUILLBOARDs are... I see QUILLBOARDs right now in my head as a menagerie tribe. You just play multiple tribes, you put the stats on other units, right? So QUILLBOARDs are really cool menagerie asset. But I could see a full QUILLBOARD board happening, where you just generate so many blood gems so your hands is full every turn, and everything has Divine Shield. You just have 2 Tough Tusks that you buff every turn, 2 of those 5 drops with Divine Shield, you know? And you play some of the shitty ones as well, just because you can. Everything is a QUILLBOARD anyway. Maybe that works. We have to see. We have to try out. Okay. Anyway, again, if you're new here to the stream, don't forget to subscribe to catch more content, guides, and the video coming live in 2 hours about QUILLBOARDs. Because I'm gonna end in a couple minutes, I think, and get started. Any last words about QUILLBOARDs? So these are the notes. This is all the units. This is the heroes, and so far QUILLBOARD stuff. I think they're a better demon comp. They are mainly a menagerie composition. Also, they have 2 Divine Shields and 2 Windfire units, which is very scary. Because those are rare, like for a tribe to have. Hand space an issue, and yeah, mobile gaming on Megalol. Again, morning, David. Show us the tattoo. Have you guys not seen it? It's just on my arm. Here. It's a mountain. I like it. I should become big enough to make videos with you. Yeah, I've definitely been wrong a lot as well. I could be wrong about these. Maybe they're dog shit. Maybe they're super bad, and I just overvalue them. Who knows? And nerfs and buffs? Nope. Nope, none at all. So Janda's token is still a thing. All they did is change Red King to like now include QUILLBOARDs. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna keep the stream short again because I want to work on a video. I have to make Sisla's video as well. But I will stream a lot tomorrow and the upcoming days, so I hope to see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you. Yeah, enjoy Terry crafting the patch because I'm definitely gonna do a lot as well. How the fuck do I quit this? Okay, bye guys. Have a good one.